Hey there folks, rinimt here and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. In the last part, we made it to the Ruby Sea! Yay. I shouldn't be so happy about making it here. Oh, but I am. And now, let us pick up open water. Now, in order to reach the shores of Othard, you will need to cross the resplendent waters you see before you. However, this is easier said than done. To set forth without making the necessary preparations is to invite the Confederacy to claim your vessel, and your life should you resist. But this fate can be avoided by paying the Ruby Tithe, thereby earning you the blessing of the pirate lords. So let us go and greet them. Our destination is the Isle to the west. It doesn't look very far to me. Arya, why don't we jump in and swim for it? I've had my fill of boats. An excellent idea. I think you shall find the water to your liking. I will use my ship to deliver those less inclined to the Isle. Can I? Please? I don't want to swim. They really make sure you do too. Oh, and we're swimming. So yes, Stormblood is when they officially introduced swimming in the water, like so. And they had to make full use of it. Right, it should be easy and a good way to loosen up before the next fight, whatever it comes. Twin the Gale says I beat you there. Yeah, because you're gonna get a head start and you're an NPC, so you're just gonna despawn. And just poof away. And we're swimming. And we're swimming. And we're swimming. And they're showing off. And we're swimming. I swear, there's an A-rank right around the freaking corner. Are you kidding me? So yes, that's one of the A-ranks of this area. That's Onihumamai. Onihumamai. That is one of the A-ranks. There you are. I trust you enjoy yourself. Follow me, my friends. The one with whom we must speak is a man named Tensui. I mean, they spawn every 4 to 6 hours, so it's not, like, super unlikely that we'd find one, but still. How are they always where I am? And then when I actually want to find them, I can't find them. Pretty sure this is called a conspiracy. Like, for real. Fear you have the advantage of me. Most honorable and esteemed Arya Ariana, I'm Tensui, a humble mate who serves at the pleasure of the Confederacy's captain. As you are in the company of the Shellback, I presume we have business to discuss? Boys with boats. You wish to pay the Ruby Tithe, yes? With your guild, perhaps? It is just as well. Foreign currencies are in demand these days. I would pay for their passage to Othard. Does the sum meet with your satisfaction? The sea has been quite tempestuous of late. Cannot say with confidence that you will reach your destination safely, unless you tripled it. Did you take me for a fool? I know the price as do all. Alas, we live in interesting times. As you came from Kugane, I should think I need not tell you that. The shadow of war looms. The wise and the cautious shirk our waters and our custom. The foolhardy sharpen their knives in anticipation. Meaning? Sir, you've got to come quickly. The bastards are at it again. Try to convince them to stop, but they weren't having it. Very well. I'll be there shortly. A proposition. Your comrades strike me as a worthwhile investment. I would not hear name me a cat before Coben, so I shall consider their tithe paid, not for what they have done, but for what I expect they will do. Not sure what to make of that man, but at least the matter of our tithe is settled for now. What was that? What was it he and the other pirate were talking about? Maybe we ought to go and have a look. Thorman just like, oh, are you sure? I swear, if I run into the other A rank, I might scream. Luckily, I don't think there's another spawn point for a while down here. They're actually pretty well spread out in the Ruby Sea. I mean, it helps when 80% of the area is water. But, yeah, no. Details. So, we've got some Analas over here. They're like snake, fiery thingies. With swords. So, of course, they have swords. I know I said there was another spawn point for a while, but there is actually another spawn point near-ish. I don't see it, so I think we've lucked out that the other A rank is not down here. Maybe. Maybe. There are some really frustrating spots they can hide, though.
Gentlemen, I'm told you are most unreceptive to my associates' requests. I realize you do not look kindly on the Confederacy and her ways, but if you refuse to pay the Ruby Tithe, your safety in these waters cannot be assured.
Spare me your concern, pirate. Your feeble attempts at extortion will not work on us. You remain at large because we allow it. Because you are such insignificant little pests that we see no need to swat you. But if you wish to risk the ire of the Viceroy, by all means, fire upon an Imperial vessel. Give us a reason to bring the full might of the Garlean Empire to bear against your pathetic fleet.
Bastards!
Gentlemen, surely the fact that you have such limitless resources at your disposal gives you all the more reason to spare some few coins for the less fortunate.
All talk, just as I thought. Come, let us away. I have no time for this rubbish.
We're all the same to them, aren't we? Savages to be ruled or slaughtered.
They've always balked at paying the Ruby Tithe, but they were never so eager to pick a fight. The problem, you see, is that many of my comrades in the Confederacy are of Doman descent, and the acting Viceroy, well, she's none too fond of Domans, to say the least. If we take any action to hinder the safe passage of an Imperial vessel, she'll accuse us of attempting to foment rebellion and brand us enemies of the Empire, which we can ill afford to be. Like the man said, we're all talk.
And where did the Kojin stand in all this?
With the winning side, of course. They're mercenaries to a fault, eager to offer their services without coercion. The Shellback could tell you more, though something tells me he would rather not.
I don't understand. If the Garleans are causing the Confederacy this much trouble, and if so many of you are Doman to begin with, why aren't you willing to fight back?
Spoken like a true friend of the Doman Liberation Front. If you're planning to rouse us with noble words and grand promises, don't bother. We all know what the Imperial army can do. Compared to them, we're boys with boats. Besides, what ties a man may once have held to his home are forsaken upon joining the Confederacy. We look out for none but our own. Be that as it may, our livelihood is under threat. And the captain will need to decide soon whether we're to go down in a blaze of glory, or bow and scrape for crumbs from the Emperor's table. All while our friend the Viceroy continues her purge of Doma's radical elements. I believe she's holding court in one of the fishing villages even as we speak.
That she-devil! Her perfidy knows no bounds! She must be stopped! Come, let us find Soroban and put us here at once!
Tell the others that these ones have paid. We all have places to be.
Sounds like we're gonna get to meet this infamous Viceroy, huh? What are we waiting for? Come, come! Soroban cannot have gone far. Though now that I think on it, it is passing strange that he left without warning. Mayhap he did not wish to be seen by his Kojin brethren. I doubt he thought to leave us behind, but nevertheless, it may be prudent to return to his ship. Or at least to the Confederate encampment. Flying shark! Oh hey, look! This is a lovely B rank. B ranks are our friends. Remember Vakaboo? B rank friend. Here's Soroban. Oh, my friends, 1,000 pardons. As you may have guessed, I was reluctant to be seen in your company by my red brothers. Ours is a complex relationship. I pray you do not misinterpret their actions as a reflection of our allegiances as a whole. You understand? Kami be praised. Too often our shell is quick to judge all Kojin for the deeds of one. Right then. Now that our business with the 10th Suite is concluded, we can traverse the Ruby Sea without fear. Except the fact it's still 10,000 hours of sweating! To bend with the wind. I shall return to the ship and prepare for our departure. If you have any remaining business to conduct with the pirates here, I pray you do so now. Considering Psychos literally just unlocked. Oh, that reminds me, Arya! Would you be so kind as to inform the Confederates of our plans? The more they know of our movements, the less likely we are to be mistaken for another vessel by their comrades. Alright, so... Hey look, it's Hyun! It's not Hien, but it's Hyun. Close enough, right? The Devil's Cough. Damn, did you see that? The devil's clearing his throat again. Ah, it seems you're not familiar with the expression. That's what we say around here whenever Hell's Lid erupts. So it's a volcano eruption. Got it. Now then, we best begin moving. There is precious little time. We must go and collect the hot magma before it starts to cool. Before we go, though, let me give you a fair warning. If you can't handle a bit of heat or take down a few bees, I advise you stay here. If you come back alive from these arduous excursions. Can I take your silence to mean you will be joining me? Good. Here, take this pot. Fill it as much magma as you can and bring it back. It gets hot pretty fast, so you take care not to burn yourself. Okay. I mean, if it's only like 3 quests, I'm fine with that. The Organ of Sight. Madam, might you bring me 3 flying shark livers? You can find them on the northern tip of this island. Will go myself, but alas, I've grown too weak in my old age to hunt anything so fierce. That said, you shall of course be rewarded for your help. Okay. The price of betrayal. Yes, you. Do you know of the Ruby Price, the fortress in the middle of the Ruby Sea, from which the Bakufu soldiers survey the surrounding waters? The other day, we found one of their men stowed away on the ship we confiscated. With a bit of coaxing, he eventually confessed to doing some underhanded training with the Red Kojin on behalf of his superior. Seems he thought he could avoid paying the Ruby Tithe by hiding aboard someone else's ship, but no one gets away with crossing our waters for free of charge. As such, I am looking to track down the superior of his and have him compensate us. If I try to sail up to the Ruby Price and look for him myself, however, I'll be blasted to the smithereens before I even make it halfway there. Then you could go on my side. There is a man by the name of Ikaruga there. He's an old friend and should be able to identify who our captive's superior is. Now it's just right back there. First. Oh, you're one of the Asian from the beach, leaving us already? Not only you pay the tithe like Tensui said. On the other hand, if you were to peruse our wares and find anything to your liking, we would be glad to sell it to you for a fair price. Alright. So, Sorbonne is gonna be down there. Gosh. I hate getting around the Ruby Sea. I'll mention that there's a lot of swimming around here. Other thing we need to look for is, of course, our currents. Oh no, southeast. I think we're gonna be far enough from Oni. Southeast. East. No, you're not supposed to go towards Oni. No, Oni's over here somewhere. And it's up there. I should have figured. Alright, let's avoid the nonsense around here. See? We're nice and far away from Oni. Nice and far. You stay over there, Oni. Stay over there. Anyone north? Oh, okay, I'll do the west first and then go east and then swing back around for the story. Something like that. So one thing I definitely do remember about the ether currents in the Ruby Sea is there's some really, really annoying ones to get if you forget them when you first go to a certain area. But of course it's the Ruby Sea. The area of 1,000 yalms to swing. Alright, so I went right past it and I saw it before. Oh, it's already picked up that one. Okay. It's fine. We're leaving the area though, so that's not fine. Oh, there's one. And there's still some in this area. Probably 3 in each of these circles. Seems fair enough. feeling one was on the north side. Had a feeling, and I went with it, and I was right. Alright, yeah, so 3 in each circle. Okay. Ugh. I have to decide which way it wants me to go now. Buttons difficult. Very difficult, especially when you can't get up a dang ledge. Alright, so there's 1, 2, and there's probably another one up there. Was I need sharks? Hello? Why are you getting so close to me? I don't like it. Fire crab, you. How is a fire crab even a thing? I'm trying to apply real world logic to a video game though, so I know how that works. Yeah, right here. There we go. I want to say one of the spawn points for hunts is right around here. I think that's where we saw that bee, right? It's just not in range right now? That was around here. Maybe I'm wrong, but... Anyways... Let us... deal with these flying sharks! Alright, 2 more, and I should be able to get them on the way back, so... Yeah... Easy. Easy. Right across on the other side of this rock. Easy peasy. You know what would probably help? Just the fire. It's probably why I feel like I'm doing so little damage. Yeah, this is a little bit better. And by a little bit, I mean 5% better. It adds up, okay? Does after a while. Anyways, now we're on the long haul back. Why is my neighbor calling me at 5:30 a.m.? Hello there. Ah yes, just the other day one of the soldiers deserted base. I suspect he is the man Yusui is after. Trade with foreign countries is strictly prohibited in our nation. The man, upon learning his subordinate disappeared, feared he would be caught and turned tail and ran. If what he told me is true, he likely went northwest of here to seek asylum with the cohesion of the Red. I'm tempted to go after the man myself. Alas, that would require me receiving the necessary authorization, which could take days. Please track him down and arrest him in my stead. If he resists, feel free to kill him. Alright. So where are we going? Oh, I should have come here first. Okay, no, we are not going back in the water without Fist of Wind on. You can't use abilities while you're swimming. I mean, you can use sprint, but that's it. Freedom! I can fly! And by I can fly, I mean I am getting a ride because, oh my god! I did enough swimming. Oh, this is so much better. Alright, where did they go? Let's ignore the fate here. Not the fate. Ah, there we are. I would have to be a fool to agree to go with you. I am so close to the Raikkojian settlement. So close to freedom. Oh. That wasn't very nice of you. Alright. Oh gosh. It would be all the way back there. Hello again. Ah, so it seems he forced your hand. Perhaps his death was for the best. I would send word of all that has happened to Yusuke, though I am not sure he will be happy to hear it. Ah, you are curious to know how I inform him. That, my friend, is a secret. Oh. No! Oh, the first line of defense. Excuse me, madam. Do you have a quick moment? There's something I would like to ask of you. They brought me in from Kugane to inspect the cannons and make sure everything is in working order. Problem is, the boat I came on was rocking so hard that my pots of linseed oil tumbled from their box. And slid right into the ocean. As embarrassing as this is to admit, I cannot swim and fetch them myself. You, however, look to be a natural-born diver. Why don't you go and retrieve them instead? What do you mean, diver? I swim. If the current is anything to go by, they would have been swept to the west of here, meaning they are somewhere along the eastern coast of Sakazuki. Ethereal lights. Kamiya above. You can't just sneak up on someone like that. Now, what is it you need? If you do not require anything, I ask that you kindly allow me to return to watch. Ah, I'm glad you appear to be far stronger than the average Ra. Perhaps there is something you can help me with. Lately, we've been seeing eerie flashing lights along the eastern coast of Sakazuki. It is probably just the ships passing through the area, but some of the men here are convinced it is Onibi. They are terrified. Would you go and have a look for us? The lights were last spotted to the northwest of here. If it turns out to be an Onibi after all, please see that it's dispatched. I would go and take care of it myself, of course, but I can't simply leave my post here. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's probably the best spot to go. 'Cause I ain't swimming as much as I can. Ruby. See. Oh hey, right where I needed to go basically. You guys have fun down there. There should be one more somewhere. Should be along the coast, right? So... and I hit the water. Ah, here we are. Making me go back towards Oni, huh? Alright. Hi guys, bye guys. Just making sure Oni's still chilling there, not coming to murder me. You know what, before I go up that way, let's go back in. Have you brought me my livers? Yeah. Excellent. Thank you, madam. Now I shall finally be able to make myself some liver oil. It will help me to keep my eyes sharp. They are my greatest asset, after all. My hawk-like vision, I can see everything, including the sobbing faces of those spineless Bakufu soldiers at the Ruby Prize. Ha! While I can no longer fight for the next 20 years, I intend to earn my keep at the Confederacy as a lookout. I swear there was another one over to the west, too. I should probably deal with that. You're back without a scratch or burn on you. Impressive. Now let's see how much magma you managed to bring back. Ho ho! Your pot's nearly full. Well done, friend. You cooked almost as much as I did, and I'm a veteran. You want to know what I'll be using it for? Fair enough question. According to ancient legend, a sword forged with molten lava is capable of slaying man and demon alike. As such, this is what we use to make our blades. We pirates like to hedge all our bets. At sea, you never know what you'll be running into. Thank you for your help. You have saved me a trip here and back to that hellish place. Take this as a reward. A whole 600 gil! I'm rich! Interesting. Alright. Okay, I didn't piss off the bomb fish. It was right there. I almost jumped onto. We've got some sprays. Oh, sorry. Onibi. Still trying not to piss off the fish. Alright. So that's one spot. These other two seem to be in the water. No, sorry, they're on rocks. It's okay. Trying to avoid swimming as much as I can, okay? In that spot. Any almonds, onibi? Also no ominous onibi. Ugh. I'm gonna go find that one spot. I'm gonna have to go find the thing, the aether current that's over there. I should put wind back on. Dang it. Still southwest! Oh my gosh. This is really southwest. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Almost to the point, if you fast to the warp to Kugane and warp out. Because by having access to Ruby Sea for the first time, we do have our shortcut to Ruby Sea officially. Excuse moi? You mind? Thank you. Excuse me? I'm just trying to get this ether current. And the game's like, okay, to the northwest. So, all the way back over there. Oh. Please tell me I managed to find them. Yeah, I did. Praise the kami, I am safe. Thank you, madam. The salty winds here cause metals to corrode at a much faster rate. To protect our cannons, we must frequently slather this oil on them. The Ruby Prize is Hignashi's main line of defense. Had they been unable to fulfill my duty and an enemy nation came to attack, we would have had to face them with rusted cannons. What a disaster that would have been. My good lady, you have done our nation a great service today. Please accept this as a reward. Oh god, but sleep. That's my reward, apparently. And the sleep foot. Say me mean to say there was no Nibi, only tiny little fire sprints? I cannot wait to reveal the news to the others. They'll feel so foolish for being frightened. The reward, you say, is the act of doing a kind deed for a fellow man not reward enough. I'm just joking! Of course. Here you go. No, you're not supposed to do this! Protector of the small. You! Yes, you! Come here, I need to speak with you. Surveying these waters just now, it's by the young pirate boy being attacked by sea monsters! When he made it back to the coast of Kazuki, they have followed him. I fear he will not last for long without help. I know what you are thinking. He is a pirate, so why should I care? Indeed, normally I would not. He is, however, a boy before a pirate, and I cannot in good conscience turn a blind eye to a child in danger. Informing you of his plight, however, I have already done my part. Whether the boy lives or not is now up to you. Wow. Way to put that on my conscience. Oh, come on. Now you're just like, oh yeah, you're just gonna go right by Oni. Really? Hi, Oni. Hi. Literally right by Oni. Not nice. Oh, jeez. Alright, pirate boy, you better be grateful. What's the big deal? Who said you could kill my monsters? Now how am I supposed to prove to everyone I'm a full-fledged pirate? Don't you get it? I was not being chased, or I was attempting to lure them into this trap. As soon as they got close to these firecrackers, bam! They were as good as dead. And because of you, let's start all over again. At least go and tell the pirate watching me from up there that I will be late to return. Where are we going back to? Oh, just up here. Okay. A nice view of my enemy right now. Aye, friend, I saw everything. You rescued that boy. Thank you for that. You were sent at the behest of a ruby-priced soldier. Well, isn't that something? Such a compassionate gesture must be repaid in kind. I'll find a way to send him a token of our gratitude. And of course, we must give you something for your help as well. The boy is still learning and tends to bite off more than he can chew. Earlier, he had far too many beasts to handle alone. Had he not been there, he would have been severely injured himself. I swear to God. Okay! There is not another quest. We're good. I just have to avoid my nemesis here and not die from falling and then getting hit by an enemy. You've spoken with the Confederate up above then. Excellent. Excellent. If you're ready to depart, we may do so at any time. All aboard! Then let us be off. I shall deliver you to the fishing village of Isari. Wait, Tansley said that the Viceroy was holding court in one of the fishing villages, did he not? Should Isari chance to be the village in question, we could instantly find ourselves surrounded by Imperial soldiers. I think it's safer to come ashore some distance away. Very well, I know just the place. Here we are. I am reasonably certain none bore witness to our approach. And with this, I believe I fulfilled the terms of our agreement? Aye, that you have. You have my deepest thanks, Soraban. Truly, we are blessed to have befriended such a clever and industrious merchant. Oh, you are much too kind, good sir. I know not where your path may lead, but I wish you the very best and hope that we shall meet again. finally arrived in Othard. All we need to do is, liberate Doma! Ah, yes, that. Look, daunting though it is, we do have one thing in our favor. The element of surprise. Unlike in Garabanya, the Imperials don't know we're here. Admittedly, that may be our only advantage, considering how few of us there are. Well, I expect the Doman Liberation Front will even the odds a bit. But before all that, we need to see if this is the fishing village Tansui was talking about. May well be. I smell ceruleum on the breeze.
Even accounting for the rebellion, such indiscriminate shows of force seem pointlessly excessive.
If only you knew how commonplace such scenes have become. Are we too late?
Over there, someone's coming.
It is she, sworn enemy of Doma, of my master. The traitor who sold her homeland to the Garleans. Yotsuyu.
The Viceroy herself. And look behind her. Isn't that...
Filth and squalor everywhere I look. How very Doma. What I wouldn't do for a drink. Come now. You've no reason to look so afraid. You have lived through a quarter of a century of Garlean rule, remember? 'Tis better to bend with the wind than stand tall and be broken. Therein lies hope. Therein lies freedom. I come before you today seeking affirmation. A heartfelt declaration. You are free to answer me as you see fit, yet even the least among you should know the correct response. Should. A resident of your village, one of your neighbors, mayhap your friend, was detained by the Kojin this morning. They say he was attempting to flee to Kugane, but we both know that simply isn't true, don't we? Have you anything to say? Bit slow, this one. Is there anyone more sensible among you? Have any of you anything to say? To swear?
My lady, I swear to serve the Empire, to do whatever is asked of me, and never disobey.
Well said, that man. Of course, it wouldn't do to simply take you at your word. Kill him. Surely you can do that much. He must be guilty of something or other, or he wouldn't have attempted to flee the Empire.
I have a family. Kami, forgive me. Kami, forgive me.
Very, very good. I've always had a soft spot for men like you. Next, I want you to shoot those two over there. Too old to work, you understand. A burden on the Empire. We can't have that.
But they're my parents. You can't expect me to...
We can't. Not now.
She's right. They would simply take the villagers hostage. We must consider the wider picture. If we act recklessly, we risk alerting the Garleans to our presence here, making it that much harder for us to work with the local rebels. To say nothing of the reprisals ordinary civilians would be made to suffer.
Open your eyes, girl. They are already suffering. Let me go. I am putting an end to this madness. I will approach the village alone and identify myself as a former leader of the rebellion and a known fugitive. They will wish to detain me until they are certain they have learned all I know. Use this time to make your plans.
You saw what those monsters did to the villagers. Who knows what they'll do to you, assuming they don't kill you where you stand?
We live and die at the pleasure of the Kami. My fate is in their hands and no others. If it be of any comfort, I am no stranger to chains.
You can't expect us to stand idly by as a comrade goes marching off to his death. And this is nothing like Kugane.
Nor is it like the Reach, Lise, or the Wall. Let him go. Hold out for as long as you can, but remember, noble sacrifices are to remain an absolute last resort. I wish I could say it won't come to that, but only the gods know how we're going to get you and the others out in one piece. A miracle, perchance.
A great tower stands to the north and east. Look to its occupants for aid and succor. Together, you may yet find your miracle. Now, leave this place. I must go.
Another idiot like all the rest. I'm beginning to think it may be something fundamental. Something intrinsic. Something quintessentially Doman to ignore the simple truth. You can't do a damn thing if you're dead.
Enough, Yotsuyu!
Well now, this is a surprise.
Hear me, Yotsuyu! Cease this farce, here and now, and I shall surrender myself to you. Refuse, and all shall answer to my blade.
Bring him to the tavern.
All that work to save Gosetsu, and then he turns himself in. Of course. I hate it as much as you, maybe even more. Every fiber of my being was crying out to intervene, but What's done is done. Gosetsu's gamble has gifted us the time we need to find a solution. He bade us seek aid at the distant tower, yes? For want of a better idea, I say we do just that, while taking care to avoid the Imperials. Alright, so... I'm gonna say avoid the Imperials, but I could technically just be like, hello! There I am. I'm gonna come say hello. And I'm gonna go say goodbye, because I don't actually want to go that way. And we are swimming. And we're getting out of the water, turning on this wind, and then sprinting. Yeah, so auto run gets cancelled when you hit the water. Because of course it does. So this is the tower he spoke of. When I can't even, while I'm in the water, I can't even turn my camera up high enough to see it all. Oh wait, you actually never can see it all. Because it literally goes way up in the sky, up into the heavens. Oh hey, and the achievement phase of the area is up. Never say Daniel. What is the achievement phase? So there's another... A-rank spawn that can be around here. We seem to have evaded their patrols so far. What is that tower anyway? I've never seen anything like it. According to my map, we are on Onokuro, and the tower is known as Heaven on High. Mysterious structure built long ago by persons unknown. Oh gods, listen to me. I'm starting to sound like Alpha now. Next thing you know, I'll be saying things like, as you are doubtless already aware. Over there. Do you see it? Doesn't look like it's been dead long. Whoever did this, they're a good shot. I can't see a single stray arrow. Well, someone's hungry. Wait, that wasn't either of you two, was it? Calm down. We've had nothing to do with... Wait, what am I doing? They can't possibly understand us. Probably not. No. I'm gonna run least. We save our strength for any that give chase. You too, Arya. After all that, no. Look, I have to fight the ones that give chase. Of course I do. But these howling rage in charge. So yeah, one thing note that I didn't actually mention before is we did happen to hit level 69. So yay. One step closer to 70. Alright. So those are the ones that gave chase. So I just have to look for police. I'm actually gonna take this side. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna take that side because that side goes into the water and I'd have to swim. I swear. There's an A rank up here. Because over here is a spawn point, I believe. Or is it up here? I think it's up here. Oh, hey, look, more corpses. So, this may look familiar, doesn't it? Yeah, that's actually Daimyo. That's not Oni. Oni's still down there as far as I know. Actually, yeah, it would have to be. It would have respawned by now. Just imagine if they had taken us by surprise. What a fine ending that would have been to our story. Anyway, I think it's safe to assume that the people at the tower know how to defend themselves. You'd have to, sharing an island with these things. All we need to do is convince them to help us. Yeah, no problem, right? So yeah, this is the boss fight. Daimyo Yumemi. Long lost cousin of Oni Umemi. Actually, it probably is related to Oni. It probably actually is. I joke, but I'm just seeing if the A rank is up here. Yeah, other A rank. Nope, other A rank is not up here. Aetherite! Oh, there's a settlement here! even got their own name there right. Wait a minute. I've seen that standard before. Spelling it with 10 sweet, which means this place belongs to... Oh. Oh. So I think before I accept Confederate consternation, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and jump in Onokuro and call it good for now. I think I can get the other right now without having done anything here. I'm also gonna get this. Hey, I have a bird like that, sorta. The falcon. Yeah, I can. That's cooler though. We can go ahead and get this and then call it good for now. In the next part we will continue our story into Onokuro, and yeah, after all that work with Dosetsu, he's just like, nah, I'm just gonna turn myself in. So thanks, but glad we did all that work to find you. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting. I cannot get flat on this with this mount. It is literally impossible. Consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoy it, consider supporting the channel. All support really helps to keep being content like this and more. You can find links for that in the description. I'll link to me on social media. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Bye! Just empty splotch in the middle. Of course.